Welcome to the Scotswoman. My name is Ruth and today I'm going to talk about my hike up Ben Chonzie. Make sure you like and subscribe. So you're about to see the car park. Now there are signs saying reverse park only, and I thought I was really smart because I was the only person to follow those instructions. However, my car got stuck in the mud, so maybe I wasn't so smart after all. So you're going to walk along a path towards some cute little houses, and then you're going to go through the gate on your right. Walk down the path a little bit more and you will find this gate. And voila, you're at the mountain. Keep on walking and make sure to turn around and take in the beautiful view. It is spectacular to say the least. If you plan on taking your pup, just be aware that they must be kept on a lead because Ben Chonzie is home to wild birds and mountain hares. The mountain hares are cool because throughout the year their coats change colour to adapt to their surroundings. So when you face this part, you're going to go straight ahead. I repeat, straight ahead, not left, straight ahead towards this water thing. Keep on walking down there and you will get to some rocks, like this one. I thought this rock was pretty cool because it's got markings on it, kind of like a fossil. And yes, I spent a lot of time looking at rocks. Does that make me weird? Probably, but I don't care because it was fun and they were pretty. Once you've finished being a weirdo like me looking at rocks, continue up the path. Now, I love motivational quotes like, "Don't look back, look forward." However, when you're climbing a Munro, chuck that advice out the window and look at those views. That hill's even got a wee waterfall thing going on. By this point, you might be a bit tired already, but just keep going. Now, something you might notice here is that as I've walked up higher, the views have become a little bit more restricted by the clouds, so you can't really see the tops of the mountains anymore. Cross that stream and you're back on the path. I started to get a little bit worried because the clouds seemed to be really low down and I thought that maybe it would be raining or there wouldn't be very nice views at the top. However, I passed some walkers who were on their way down and they told me that there was a cloud inversion, which made me really excited to reach the top. So I just kept on going. I don't know what kind of bird this is, but I thought it was pretty cool because it's not the kind of bird that you see in the cities. I think it's maybe a grouse. It looked like the grouse that's on the famous grouse bottles, but I don't know. If you know, let me know. I was definitely walking through the clouds at this point. However, the higher I got, I looked up and what do I see? Blue sky! I finally finished climbing through the clouds. And oh my god, how cool is this? I was so excited. I was literally laughing and smiling to myself like a complete weirdo, and I'm getting excited now just thinking about it because it was so cool. I loved it. It's just absolutely breathtaking and I 100% recommend. Honestly, I love it. I loved every minute of it. However, at this point, my journey wasn't finished yet and I still had quite a bit of walking to do before I reached the summit, so I just kept on going. I took so many videos and so many photos of the cloud inversion because I just couldn't resist. It was surreal, it was beautiful, it was unlike anything I had seen before. See those metal posts, by the way? Those are there to guide you to the summit because the path actually stops at some point. So be careful because some of the posts have snapped in half. I got so distracted by the beautiful views that I walked into one of the posts that snapped in half and I cut my shin pretty badly, but I just kept on going, and when I got home I saw the damage. Just make sure that you be very careful, be prepared, bring a first aid kit, and don't be like me. Just pay attention.
So I've climbed above the clouds! I've climbed above the clouds!
And now it's time for a photo shoot. Thank you, self-timer mode. Thank you. It was a little bit windy at the summit, but nothing I couldn't handle because I brought many spare layers, and you should too. Also, as you can see, the sun was starting to set when I reached the summit, which meant that when I was walking down, it began to get dark. Make sure that you bring a torch or a head torch. I brought both, but it's completely up to you. Just make sure that you have at least some sort of light in case you get stuck in the dark, because it's very remote up there and there is no lighting. Of course, I had to take some selfies when I reached the summit. As soon as I took some footage of the summit, my camera died, so unfortunately I didn't manage to get any footage of my descent down the mountain, but on the bright side, at least my camera stayed alive until I got to the summit. That is good, because I would have been pretty annoyed otherwise. Next time I will bring a spare battery with me just in case. Or maybe I'll just bring a charging cable because I do have a power bank in my rucksack. I like to take a power bank in case I end up needing my phone and it dies. It's always good to be prepared if you're climbing Munros. Also, on the way back down the mountain, it is easy to get lost. I did actually stray a little bit off the path at one point because there is no path near the top, so just bear that in mind. Make sure that you have a map. The Walk Highlands website has a really good route that you can follow on your phone, but if you have like an actual map and a compass, that is much better. Also, don't be frightened of mountain hares. Funny story, when I was walking down the mountain, it was getting dark and a mountain hare ran in front of me and I got such a fright. And I know it's just a giant rabbit, but I underestimated how big they are and fast, so I did get a bit of a fright. Lastly, just make sure that you're fully prepared and bring everything that you need to bring, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you like and subscribe. See you soon!